In this video I'm going to be replacing this timber door here and frame with a UPVC door and frame, or to be more precise, a composite door and UPVC frame. Now, if you're putting the door out here at the edge of the porch, just measure the width, measure the height, and take 10mm from both measurements, and that's the measurement of the outside of your frame. Okay? And when you're installing it, don't put it right out to the edge. Drop it back about 1 inch from the edge, and it'll make for a much cleaner installation. But in this case, I'm replacing the frame back here, and I'm putting in the PVC door, or the composite door, into this place here. Okay? Come on, bring it in now. Keep it running. Here we have the composite door and frame. Just about to see it there, sitting on its edge. Got this delivered now, and what I have to do now is get a better look at it when it's in, I suppose. What I have to do now is strip it all out first. That means taking out the glass, taking out this panel here, taking off the door, and then all I'll be left with is the frame. That'll make it easy to lift and easy to install. Now this is the door and the frame flipped over so that I can take the panel out, and take the slips out and get the glass out and take the door off by removing these hinges here. Now, there's a measurement that's pretty critical whenever you're installing a door, and it's this measurement here. It's from the bottom leaf of the door to the very bottom of the frame. That measurement there will tell you how much below your floor, your internal floor, your tiles or your wood floor or your carpet or line or whatever it is, how much below that the frame will have to go, and it'll give you a measurement for the bottom of it. Now here I want to leave about 25mm under this door, so that'll give me, it's just 50mm, so that'll give me 25mm then of the frame, that I know that when I measure this, that I want 25mm more to allow for the frame going in front of the tiles and dropping below the level of the floor. Okay? I'm measuring the outside for the door and frame in here. The same as when you were measuring for the outside of the porch. Measure the width and deduct 10mm, and that will give you the width of your frame. Now, measuring the height, measure from the internal floor up to the top of the frame, and add on to that the amount of frame that you want out the front, which in this case, as we were talking about earlier, was 25mm. So it's that measurement plus 25mm gives you the full height of your frame. I'm going to start by removing this panel here, and it's just the same as removing a double glazed pane of glass. So it's just a case of taking out the slips. So just get your paint scraper in behind it. Push it down. There we go. That's the hard one out. Now that's the panel out, okay? Now taking out the glass is just the same as taking out the panel, but I will say one thing to you: don't stand the glass up on any concrete or tiles or anything like that. Stand it up on something soft. You'll chip the bottom of that very easy. Stand it up on the wooden floor, or put down on a mat or something like that. Don't put it down straight down on concrete, it'll break it. Now to remove the hinge covers, just put the scraper behind it and take them off like that. And you're left here now with the hinge that has to be taken off the frame, okay? Now, in order to get this back in roughly the same position, or closely, exactly the same position where it was, I'm going to put a bit of masking tape, top and bottom, and a little bit along the side there, right? But just at the bottom, a little bit on the side, and I'll do it to the top hinge as well, before I unscrew it, and that will give me, because I've already lined this up, so it'll save me having to go all the way about it again. This is how I do it. I know that that's the bottom of the hinge, okay? Okay, and I'll just put a bit along the side there. That there's the side of the hinge. So as long as I fit that back in that position, this door will be in exactly the position that they lined it up in. To fit it before they, the assemblers, before they delivered it. Okay, so I'll do that top and bottom. The middle ones won't matter, they'll line up anyway. Now it's just a case of removing the hinges and lifting the door out, make sure the door isn't, obviously make sure the door isn't locked. Now we have the door off it now, and as you can see, this frame now is a lot more manageable, okay? You know, it is a steel reinforced frame, so it still weighs a little bit, but not much, you know, it's not a big job now.